Hi Capricorn, welcome to October. This is Teresa from tarotbyt.com, and I'm getting ready to do your October Love TarotScope. And first I want to create some sacred space around this reading and call in some good energy. And I want to say thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel and commenting, and also thank you for those who have ordered readings. Thank you for your support. I value your support. And I really value your comments. I read all the comments. I enjoy reading them. So let's see what's happening with Capricorn for the month of October. You're going to have a full moon. We're having a full moon in Aries and then a new moon in Libra. So the full moon is going to be happening in your 4th house. And the new moon is going to be happening in your 10th house of career. 4th house of home. So your home and career are going to be in the crosshairs this month. And Pluto, with the full moon, Pluto is squaring this. So Pluto right now is in your 1st house. So you're exhibiting a lot of power. You're coming into your power. So you want to make sure that you don't go over the top with your power where it affects people at home or in your career. There could be power struggles, manipulation. So, you know, you want to wield power in a fair way, in a careful way. The Aries-Libra dynamic is, you know, you have to balance your needs with the needs of others. Don't be selfish, you know, thinking like, well, I'm in charge and we'll do it my way. You know, you have to kind of consider other people and consider, otherwise you're going to run into problems. People will be rebelling if you are on a mad power trip. So you just have to just consider other people's needs and other people's feelings and you'll do fine. And then the new moon in your career sector is awesome. Awesome energy, opportunity. Just be careful because Uranus, it might be surprising opportunity because Uranus is opposing this new moon. And also Jupiter is connected to the new moon, Jupiter and Mercury. So there could be surprising new developments at the end of the month on the 19th and on. So get ready. Get your ducks in a row. There could be some new opportunities coming up that come out of the blue. You don't even expect it. All of a sudden, here it is, you know. Just make sure you don't, because Capricorn is such a very, such a workaholic. You know, you're really focused and disciplined and you're very responsible and reliable. Make sure you don't take on more than you can handle with this deal. Because you may think, I want to do all of it. And you may not have the energy or the time to do it all. So be very discerning and do what you commit to. Weigh all your options. Choose the path that's going to give you the best return on investment. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Capricorn in terms of love and relationships for October. And I think I might start calling these readings Love and Life because sometimes we get love and sometimes we get career. You know, I leave it up to the cards. I just read the story. I don't determine the outcome. So, what does Capricorn need to know about love and life? Love and relationships in the month of October. And, you know, relationships can be romantic, but they can also be business, friendship, family. The Knight of Swords. The 9 of Wands. The Death card. The 10 of Wands. The Lovers. The 8 of Wands. The 4 of Pentacles. The Page of Wands. The Queen of Swords. And the Emperor. This is interesting. Okay, so the Knight of Swords. This represents someone with very impatient energy. Someone who wants to get things done and wants to get them done quickly. They don't have any patience. They want to get on with it. This person can sometimes be a little bit argumentative at times when they feel passionate about something. And sometimes they can be a little bit insensitive, you know, because they're so focused on their goal that they sometimes neglect. They're not aware of how their actions are affecting others. So this could be someone you're dealing with, or it could be qualities within you that, you know, you've been working really hard towards a goal and maybe you're not, you know, you're kind of like forgetting how your actions are affecting your relationships, how you're maybe you're focused on career and your family is complaining because they're not seeing you enough, or so somehow though I feel like there's going to be some career opportunities opening up. Something from the past is coming back. Something that, see, the Nine of Wands represents working hard toward a goal. And maybe you're not seeing results, or you haven't up until now. And you're thinking, well, should I just quit? Should I just give up? Because I'm not getting anywhere. So that could be relationship or career. But the 9 says just keep trying just a little bit longer, and you might achieve the goal that you're trying to achieve. You just need to not quit. A lot of times people quit just before they're about to succeed. If they had just hung in there a little bit longer, they would have seen success. So this is a card of telling you, just don't quit yet. Just give it one more shot. Go the extra mile, and you're going to start to see some results. This could also come up sometimes when you feel like you have to defend yourself against opposition. You have to stand up for what you believe in, stand up for your rights. Maybe you feel like you're always under attack. You're always having to explain yourself. In any case, don't give up on what you believe in. Keep your eye on the goal, because you're getting really close to achievement. Sometimes the Knight of Swords can represent someone who defends you. So either you're defending yourself, or there's someone who favors you and defends you and helps you, like supports you. So if there's some kind of conflict, you have a buddy who's like, hey, who's supporting you. So that could be something. If you're in a relationship or in a career situation, someone's speaking kindly of you, speaking highly of you. If you're up against some kind of conflict. The Death card is in your past here, with the basis of the month. So I feel like that October is going to be a month of change and transformation, where you're going to be letting go of an old way of life, an old cycle, and you're preparing for the new cycle to be born. I feel like something's coming to completion. So it could be a relationship that you have to decide where you want to go with it, or it could be a career opportunity. Something new is going to be popping up, and you're going to have to decide what direction you want to go in. With the 10 of Wands, you've been working really hard. This is a card of someone who's overwhelmed. You've been overloaded with responsibility, overloaded with work. You're just like, I just can't take anymore. You might be working on a goal. Maybe you're working 2 jobs, or you're working 1 job and going to school at night or something. And you're just feeling overwhelmed. Like, I have too much work to do. I don't know how I'm going to get it all done. And you just want to put it down. You just want to quit. Don't quit, because you're getting near to completion, and your work is going to start to pay off. But this is also a card that's letting you know that the end of the road is near, where you can get a little bit of a break. So you've been working hard, but you're going to be able to put that burden down soon. The Lovers card is coming up, and that can be 2 things. The Lovers with the 8 of Wands can represent, in a relationship situation, a strong attraction. There could be the potential for romance with someone that could be very significant in your life. And feelings could just pop up suddenly. The 8 of Wands is like arrows of love, things happening quickly. So you could run into someone that you haven't seen in a while, and all of a sudden you're starting to have feelings for this person. Or you could just meet someone, and suddenly, there's chemistry, there's sparks. And now you have to decide, do I want to pursue this or not? Because this is something that happens really quickly. It can also mean a career opportunity. The 8 of Wands can sometimes mean doors opening up for you career-wise. So there could be some options on the table. And I would think that around the new moon, this fits in with the new moon in Libra, there could be some sudden opportunities that pop up at the end of October. And then you're going to have to decide. So someone might offer you a job, or some opportunity may pop up, and you have to decide, do I want this? And that could be either like meeting somebody new, and you have to decide, do I want to be in this relationship or not? Maybe I'm already dating someone. Do I want to pursue this new opportunity? Or it could also be career. Am I in this career? Is this the career path I want? Or do I want to pursue this other path? because the Lovers is always a choice between two paths. In a relationship situation, it could be a love triangle where you're choosing between two people. But sometimes in career, or if it's not relationship, it could be, which path do I want to go on? I have all these options now, and I have to decide. I have to really think, what's right for me? Is this relationship right for me? Is this new career path right for me? So you're going to be making decisions like that are going to affect your both your home and your career life, because we're dealing with 4th and 10th house, and the 10th house is your public, how the public sees you, your public life. So sometimes that happens. It could come up where you think, do I want to marry this person? Maybe you've been in a relationship for a long time, and now you have to decide, do I want to take it to the next level? Do I want to commit? Do I want to be married? So the death can mean, the death doesn't always, it never means physical death, for one thing. But it does mean change. Changing from one state to another. Transforming. So if you've been single your whole life, the death comes along, maybe you decide you want to be married. If you've been working in a company, maybe you decide you want to start your own business. Whatever it is, you're changing from one state to another. So whatever the existing situation is, it's kind of ending so that you can build a new situation, or change the situation into a new state. So that would be like going from single to married, getting engaged, or changing jobs, changing the role that you play in a job. Maybe you're going from like the worker to the boss or manager. So there could be a lot of options available to you coming in October. The 4 of Pentacles, this is a card of wanting to hold on to something. You're wanting to hold on to your security. So part of you might be afraid of these new opportunities coming up. Because you also have here the Page of Wands, which is a message. This is coming out of your environment. So definitely you're going to hear some good news. Either on the relationship front, it could be a new relationship with someone of maybe younger. Or sometimes the pages can be children. But sometimes if it's not a child, then it could be a message that brings you a lot of joy. So it could be good news. You're hearing good news about some career opportunity or some relationship opportunity. Sometimes a page can represent a new relationship. So a relationship at the beginning stages. So you might be connecting with someone who could be a fire sign. It could be Aries, Sag, Leo. Or it could just be someone who has young energy, has a youthful attitude toward life, has a lot of very active, likes to be active. So this is, and you might be afraid of this opportunity because you don't want to give up your security. So you're going to be weighing out the pros and cons. I know what I have. Is this new opportunity going to be like, people? Am I going to be giving up something secure and taking a chance on this new thing? Because Capricorns, they don't like to take risks. They like to take calculated risks. You're very cautious in everything that you do. You're not going to just, jump off a cliff without knowing where the bottom is. Or jump out of a plane without a parachute. You want to know that you're going to be safe. So you're going to be doing a lot of thinking in October because you have some serious decisions to make. When the Lovers comes up, it's a major arcana. So it represents a serious decision that can be life-changing. Because once you make that decision, the other option goes away. It's not like you can go back and then change your mind. So it's like if you leave a job, you can't just go back and, they may fill the position with someone else. You can't go back. Or if you leave a relationship and then that person, meets someone else, you made that decision. So this is like a crossroads. You're at this crossroads in your life in October. So choose wisely. The Queen of Swords, this is in your wish fulfillment. So you could be dealing with someone who's also an air sign. So there could be a relationship that's been in your life for a while with maybe an air sign. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Or if that doesn't represent the sign, the Queen of Swords is someone who's been through a lot in life and has developed this tough exterior because of it. So she's hard to approach, and she can sometimes seem harsh or uncaring, but really she's just, been through so much that she just doesn't trust. You have to earn her trust. And if you can earn her trust, then she'll let her guard down and let you get closer. So this could be that you're dealing with someone like that, who you really have to prove yourself to get close to this person. Or it could also be that you've been through some difficult times and you're being extra cautious. You're trying to make sure you're seeing things with your head, not your heart. That you're making decisions based on what's real. You're trying, because this is swords. People that are ruled by the sword energy are very practical, very intellectual. They don't let their heart rule their head. They just go by what's factual. Okay, I don't want to be in fantasy land. Just tell me the truth. I want to look realistically at the situation and make a decision that is fair, that's based in fairness, that's based in reality, that's based on facts. So you can't appeal to this woman based on emotion. She just wants to know the facts. Just tell me the truth. Tell me the facts. So you could be trying to decide what's real and what's not, and trying to make a decision. Just don't be too harsh. Don't, because you might be keeping people away because you're so serious. Capricorns have a tendency to be very serious. So you don't want to be so serious that you scare people away. You want to kind of let people see your softer side. Because Capricorns, when you get to know them, are really pretty funny. And they could be really goofy and fun. But a lot of times, you have that stiff upper lip in public because you care what, your image is very important to you. And what people think about you is very important. So you want to make sure that you're well thought of and that you're always, you have a lot of respect for people. And you want to be respected and you want to be admired. You want to be thought of as someone who does excellent work. But sometimes you could get too locked into that corporate kind of, stiff upper lip, conservative vibe. And people don't know the real person within. So you need to let that out a little bit in October. And here the Emperor. Now you have the Emperor at the end of the reading. If you are a female, or if you're in a relationship, well, I shouldn't say that. The Emperor can represent a position of leadership. So if it's a career opportunity that's coming up, you could be offered a position of leadership with the Emperor. The Emperor is the CEO, the executive. It's someone who is very disciplined, very organized. They know how to get things done. And so people come to them when they have a problem because they know that this person will get the work done. Other people might slack off or procrastinate. This person's going to be, if I go to this person, they're going to get the work done. So you could be offered a position of leadership in October. Be prepared. It could also mean that there could be someone in your life, maybe a boss figure or an authority figure, who is supporting you in some way, or who sees the kind of work you've been doing and wants to reward you. So you could be working with someone who's in an executive capacity. Maybe they need help and they're choosing you to be their right-hand person. If it's a relationship, so that's the career aspect of the Emperor. The relationship means that there's someone in your life. You could be meeting someone who could be a very stable influence in your life. Someone you could really count on. So if you've had relationships that were kind of flighty in the past, where people were irresponsible or immature or not reliable, now you could be meeting someone, and there could be an age difference, but someone who is really stable and does what they say they're going to do. But imagine that, who makes promises and says, so someone who says, hey, I'll call you tomorrow, and they call you. Hey, let's go to dinner Saturday, and they're there on your doorstep at 6 o'clock or whatever. Not like some people that say, yeah, let's get together, and then you never hear from them again. And Capricorn really enjoys reliable people, because you are reliable. You're the kind of person, you're a person of your word. You don't play games, normally. So you're going to meet someone who's kind of got similar energy to you. Someone who works as hard, who values hard work, who works as hard as you do, who is very dependable. Maybe this could even be like someone in the military or in the police force, but definitely someone who's in a position of authority, a position of power. So be prepared for that. But stable. Someone very stable, someone who's very, you can depend on. You can fall, you know they have your back. You know that if you need something, they're there for you. So there could be some interesting developments for you in love in October. And you're going to have to be making some decisions. Whether it's love or career, choose wisely. But there's going to be some unexpected opportunities coming up. So get ready. Get your ducks in a row so you're not caught off guard when the moment arrives. But and let your guard down a little bit. Show your fun side. All work and no play is not good. You need to take some time out from work to enjoy life. Otherwise, it's not worth it. No one on their deathbed says, gee, I wish I worked more. I wish I spent more time at the office. On your deathbed, you're going to be saying, I wish I spent more time with the people I love. So don't let that time go to waste. Live in the moment. Enjoy the moment while you have it. So that's my reading for October, Capricorn. I wish you luck and success and wise decisions. And I will talk to you again next month. Okay, bye now. Hope this reading was a help to you.